Kirkification, the art of editing the late Charlie Kirk's face into pictures, memes, and even videos, is the latest bizarre trend to take the internet by storm. What does it say about Charlie Kirk, his legacy, and about the wacky way the internet deals with controversial subjects? We explore it all and, of course, show you 1 million examples on this Scroll Deep with me, Benedict Townsend, the show that keeps up with internet nonsense so you don't have to. And stay tuned for another reading from our smut romantasy book, A Kingdom of Thorn and Arse. Nice contrast with the subject matter. Charlie Kirk was killed on the 10th of September. Imagine if there's someone watching this going, what? Becoming a rallying cry for MAGA Republicans and causing people to briefly lose their mind and start doing cancel culture again to anyone who made a joke about Charlie. Do you remember, people got fired for making jokes on the internet. Now, 2 months later, almost to the day, the internet is perfectly happily placing Charlie Kirk's face over Dream's face reveal, and Kirk seems to have just become a meme. It's an interesting insight into how both the internet works, but also I think how the nihilistic right-wing MAGA brain works. But let's start at the beginning. Where did Kirkification come from? Well, it officially began on the 23rd of September 2025, 13 days after he was killed, when ex-user Wap Zara posted a face-swapped Charlie Kirk onto a gif of I Show Speed smiling. I Show Speed smiling on the seashore. Onto a gif of I Show Speed smiling, trying not to laugh, and it quickly went viral, spread. I think people were attracted to how transgressive and forbidden it felt, because people on the internet will always gravitate towards something that's taboo or not allowed, and briefly we were not allowed to make jokes about Charlie Kirk. And to be clear, by the way, I don't think we should mock his quite horrible death. I didn't mock it at the time. I don't think we should do that. I'm just saying it's kind of wild that people were like, let's be respectful, and then immediately those same people were kind of like, nah, look at him, he's a chipmunk now. So what's caused this shift in mood? Well, when Kirk was killed, it was global news. People started hailing him as some hero, some guy who was just having a debate. There was a funeral that was more like a kind of indoor fireworks display, and it was very much hammered home by MAGA that this was not funny and not a joke, and now you've awoken the wolf, you've awoken the Viking, and civil war is coming. That's how people were tweeting. People were like, we were being nice before, but now, clock strikes 12, midnight arrives, we won't be nice because Charlie has died. And, they were super serious about that. And anyway, now Charlie is Astro World, so okay. I think Kash Patel was like, see you in Valhalla, brother. And it's like, I thought you guys were Christian. I thought being Christian was your whole thing. You're not going to be in Valhalla. Now, who is doing this? The assumption might be that this is the damn demon rats. It's the damn satanic leftists who are doing this. And no doubt some of them are. There's also no doubt that a lot of right-wingers are doing this too, and it's the kind of mindset of MAGA that you're basically not allowed to get offended, even though these people are the most easily offended people in the world. But comedy is legal. Thanks, Elon. Elon made comedy legal again. And if you say that something isn't funny, then you're lame and weak. So they have to play along. It's like when JD Vance became a meme, and then he went as the meme for Halloween, and he was like, this is very funny. I'm definitely not mad about it. Everyone is that face with the mask that they're crying behind. Because basically, MAGA has established this reality where nothing is forbidden and everything is permitted. Case in point, there was a group of New York young Republicans who had their group chat leaked, and they were saying a lot of World War II style things, and JD Vance defended it, and he was like, it's just a group chat. They're just kids. These people were 29 years old. That's 8 years older than me. It's one thing to be like in a dumb group chat when you're a teen, and then you learn and you feel bad. It's different when you're pushing 30. You have to expect some pushback. But they're just like, no, anything is allowed as long as it's someone I like doing it. And it's actually created a very funny situation where there was a Democrat running in the recent election. I think he was running for district attorney somewhere, and his text leaked, and he basically just kept saying he wanted to kill his opponent and his opponent's family. Incredibly dark. He just won anyway, because now we have dark woke on the left, where everyone on the left is like, screw it, we just, we like our guys as well, even if they're mean. So now everyone just has no standards anymore. But basically, MAGA going from hailing Charlie Kirk as a hero to making him a meme in 2 months is quite dark. It's very nihilistic. Perhaps even a taste of groiperism in there. If you want to know about groipers, check out our groiper episode. I think part of the reason why this has happened so fast, by the way, is that everyone's been using the Evil Lies engine, Sora, to create images, because you can now just tell the Evil Lies engine to create realistic images, which is good. I'm glad we have that. And now let's turn to the Scroll Deep gallery and look at some of our favorites, shall we? I'm doing one of those those guys on TikTok who's like, oh. But what do you make of all this? Is it all good, clean fun? Do you think it is quite disrespectful? Do you think it's what Charlie would have wanted? I would guess no. Do you think it will be painful for his wife, Erica Kirk, who's having an interesting time? I can't be mean about her. Look, people grieve in different ways. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. But now we come to everyone's favourite segment, a reading from the Scroll Deep official romantasy book. We still haven't actually got a book yet, but it's now time for a reading from A Kingdom of Thorn and Arse. We have actually named our lead character now. Her name is Eloine French. Shout out to this commenter for coming up with that. That's very good. Although really I came up with it, didn't I? So no credit to you. Right, we'll turn to a random page. Last time I think we did page 271, I think. So let's turn to a random page. 272. All right. Eloine woke up with a start. This woman's always asleep. Why have you imprisoned me here in this sexy dungeon? She said. Colonel M.T. Gathering smiled darkly. His eyes were also darkly, and on his face was painted darkness. Well, 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 he said. You thought you could steal the crystal from me. But then, before he could finish explaining even 1% of this plot, the door burst open and a half man, half even more buff man, stormed in with a sword. Stop that right now. It's me, a man who grew up in England and lived in Northern Ireland for 3 months. So I've got a little bit of the accent, but it comes in and out. I was just having a shower, hence my naked, wet body. But I'm here to save Eloine French. You can't save me, said Eloine. I'm already dead. Wow. And actually, if you think about it, from everything we learned on page 271, it kind of makes sense. Thank you. And following the pattern of Dan Howatch, I assume these will just get longer and longer every week. Yeah, you know, let me know your thoughts on where you think the story should go. Give me, you know, still more suggestions for character names, and let's start getting that fan art in as well. If any of you want to Kirkify Eloine French, please do that as well. Now we come to the secret question for the people who've made it all the way to the end, and me and Dennis will ask you this. What country? Just let me know in the comments down below, and the best answer will win a prize. I'm Medic Townsend, this has been Scroll Deep. That's tennis. Goodbye.